Easton at Evine.
Champagne, diamonds, strawberries. I'm obsessed.
Discover the magic of star-worthy hair with Reza Be Obsessed.
Reza Be Obsessed, right here at Evine.
Get ready for a great time during our wonderful weekend. We're going all out with beauty steals from Isomer's and not one, but 2 apparel and accessory warehouse sales. Plus special event pricing so you can load up on more of what makes you smile. Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern, only at Evine.
Well, we're here. At least Justin and I are. You know where Ryan is? I bet Ryan's over there eating Paula.
I'm very punctual.
I think he's over there eating.
I think he was changing his shoes.
Air fryer. No, he's over there eating food.
He was changing his shoes. That was weird.
So what were we eating over there?
Over where?
Fried chicken.
Over where?
Guys, welcome in. It is a Sunday night, so you know what's happening. Power Play, Invicta Power Play. Kendi Klepfer, Ryan Johnson, a.k.a. Fried Chicken, and, of course, Justin
Fried
Zimmer.
Chicken.
Fried Chicken. I got a new nickname. Fried Chicken. We are here for you every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern to kick off an incredible Power Play event, and we're doing it again tonight for you. We have a couple of timepieces that have been MIA for almost 1 full year, and this is one of them. I actually had this on the air last March. It was March 11th. It has taken us 10 months to get more of the Aztec carved wood in the rose tone and in the yellow gold in the specialty Sabaqua. 10 months, guys. So if this is a piece you're looking for, we were only able to bring about 150 in of each of them. Now this Black Label Grand Octane sold out on the cruise last year, 11 months ago. It took us 11 months to get the Black Label version of the Grand Octane back in, and with that red, wouldn't that be a sweet Valentine's Day gift? Sweet! Okay, I know a lot of you have been waiting for this. We are taking the hydroplated version in either the silver tone to the left or the gold tone to the right. The hydroplated, wait till you see the designs on the case of this watch, down to the lowest price ever. We've never done a Reserve Bolt Zeus Magnum with the cable at a price this low, and to get the hydroplated version on a 5-star rated piece like that is amazing. And we're going to have some, I think, contemporary fun with the Russian Diver. If you think back to the old version of the Russian Diver, very classic colors, very kind of old-fashioned. This is a whole new twist. I'm loving the red for Valentine's Day, but the blue is very nautical for the cruise. The green is money, and the rose tone is the coolest because of the red plating done on that cage. So we have 2 items to start this hour off that if you don't get them instantly, you will not get a chance to get them because they are going to go that quickly. We are now 1 month pretty much exactly to Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. And I asked in our Power Play meeting a few days ago, can we please get more of these loaded into the system? Can we please get more for Valentine's Day? And they said, nope, this is it between now and Valentine's Day. This is all we can get. I have 4 dozen in the gold tone. I have 1 dozen in the rose tone and 2 dozen in the silver tone. Final quantities to ship for Valentine's Day in a diamond timepiece, diamond bracelet, second bracelet in a pink gift box for Valentine's Day, and I've got mine upside down, so I'm going to turn it around for you. On your mark, get set dial. 70 diamonds around the bezel and on one of the bracelets. A 30-millimeter low profile, looks like a bangle, but it is not. It's a soft bangle with an adjustable link. And ladies, whether you're buying it for yourself or gents, if you need that you're on a budget. Maybe you need an under $100 diamond gift. What can you get in diamonds for under $100?
I can't think of anything outside of this watch. Yeah.
Not anything worth looking at anyway, right? So here's what you're getting, and I want to show you the box. And I need you to be on the phone lines in the next 2.5 minutes because this is going to be sold out. You are going to get an Invincible in Detail pink box. It's the first time I've ever seen this box, by the way, in the pink, with a diamond bracelet, a diamond bracelet, a diamond timepiece, and a love knot bracelet. All $16.66 with reduced shipping.
Huge deal to be able to get into this watch. A lot of people think that we make only big watches at Invicta. Yes, it's definitely one of our fortes, but at 30 millimeters, the thin profile, the very clean look that you get with this watch, and then of course the diamonds. And I love the fact that we include in then the 2 different bracelets. Actually, one of the bracelets has diamonds on it, also totaling out at 70 diamonds for this total package for you. So you layer up the bracelets however you want. Same wrist, alternating wrist, different day, whatever. But I think it's simple yet elegant is what you get along with this. We've only included it in a 2-hand movement, and I think that's brilliant for this version. There's not even a second hand that's moving. You can just simply look down, extremely clean dial with, of course, that beautiful grade A mother of pearl that makes up the entire dial of this timepiece. And that whole dial then is actually protected by our flame fusion crystal, hardness and also scratch resistance from the mineral and sapphire crystal. We have a patent on that. I call it that ultimate crystal. But notice also the diamonds going around the entire bezel, all 4-prong set that goes along. And you can just see that tapering bracelet as Kendi had on her wrist with a fold-over clasp and closure. Just absolutely gorgeous.
All right, guys, we're going to move this all back so we're not having to reach like this. Can we do that?
Yeah, of course.
Let me do this. There we go. Much better. Okay, look at this on. You can wear 1 bracelet. You can wear 2 bracelets. You can wear 1 bracelet with the watch. You can wear 2 bracelets with the watch. You can take all 3 pieces and get them separately if you want to. But I'm going to tell you right now, this has been one of the top-selling items of the month. Paula Dean is in here right now shopping. Did you find your Mickey Mouse watch, Paula Dean?
I'm shopping. I'm looking for the Mickey Mouse.
Jeff, where's the Mickey Mouse? Is that in our 3rd hour? Oh, it's out in the hallway.
We have
Maybe
a
Justin
pretty
can find
ladies
it for
watch
you.
right now, Miss Dean.
I know, but I showed her this watch, and she wanted the Mickey. We have a Mickey Mouse watch under $50 in a number limit. Look how sassy you look.
The one, isn't that pretty?
Isn't that beautiful?
The one that y'all sent me for Christmas was the
Star Wars?
Yes.
That's right.
The Star Wars, but you'd rather have Mickey Mouse.
Well, I thought the Mickey Mouse was cute.
It's darling. Yeah, we'll just find it for you. It's out in the hallway there.
Y'all have a happy New
Thank you,
Year.
Paula.
I love
We
y'all
love you,
too.
love you, love you. I'm so glad you're
Y'all
doing well.
are lickable. I'm leaving on that.
That's because we got fried chicken hanging off our lips. We were in there eating the fried chicken, Paula Dean. Was she, darl? Oh, gosh, these are almost gone. These are almost completely sold out. 70 diamonds, mother of pearl. I have 4 dozen left for Valentine's Day. We can't get any more. I asked. I did a little bit of begging. We cannot get more for Valentine's Day. So on your mark, get set, dial. All right, who's ready for a little look? Hey, Jeff, where's my little look watch? Number 14. It's not actually such a little look. It's a big look for a little price point. So, you guys, on your market set dial right this very instant, we have an Invicta Art automatic. I have 2 dozen in the silver tone. I have 80 in the gold tone. Brand new markdown only for really today's show. I said it says this visit, but this visit is today.
Yeah.
Pretty much. In an automatic timepiece. Guys, look at this. All on a gold tone bracelet, completely skeletonized, lowest price ever. Now, ladies, if you're shopping for him for Valentine's Day or as a boyfriend style on your wrist, ladies, this price is nuts, Justin.
It's awesome. You're getting into a really cool movement. Mechanical automatic means it's powering itself with the movement of your wrist. If you want the silver that I'm wearing right now, you need to check out immediately. Solid link construction, by the way. Not only is this merging kind of the old school with the new, here you have that all mirror polish finish that everybody is looking for. Wow. Check that out. Flame fusion crystal on that beautiful guilloche inspired texture on that outer track of the dial, dressing it up with the Roman numerals. That's a knockout gorgeous piece.
It's one of the larger looks and definitely one of the larger bracelets in the Invicta Art collection. It's a brand new markdown. I can't imagine that we're ever going to get this back in stock again. So whether it be graduation day, Father's Day, or especially Valentine's Day is in 1 month from tomorrow.
Wow.
It's time to get shopping. Yeah, and a brand new markdown, so when it's gone, it's gone. So this is how we want you to shop this show. because it's going to get busy. 2 ways you can shop it. You can shop online at evine.com, and it's about to get really busy
Up in here.
because we are doing a Diamond Speed segment. But the best way to shop right now is on our YouTube channel. Ryan Johnson is there on our YouTube channel. You can watch the show, shop the show, and chat. We'll show you how. But first, it's Diamond Speed. Diamond Speed. Where's Todd when you need him? Diamond Speed.
Is that Todd's thing?
I could use some help here, guys.
Speed's Todd's thing?
Jeez Louise. Okay, so we're going to do
This
some
is a good
diamond-
group, by the way, right here. This is one of the best-looking groups I've seen.
Yeah.
Right
This
here.
is-
Look at this. How many carats is this? We should add this up.
Ooh.
I mean,
we can do the math in the back.
we got over 6 carats alone just in this one.
So
Todd,
this is Diamond Speed.
Yeah.
About a minute and a half per each item because we are down to the final quantities that we can guarantee shipment on for Valentine's Day. The final 1 dozen Valentines will get the lowest price ever on 434 diamonds, 1.82 carats, in a Salida SW500 Pro Diver. Ooh, on the table in front of us, over 13 carats of diamonds.
ugh, who wants to buy the
Should we
table?
make a run for it?
We'll ship that in a case. Here's what's really cool with this one. So this has got all the diamonds. It's the only one out here that has that premium SW500. That's a mechanical automatic chronograph. So really the engineering starting on the inside. We were just talking about that mirror polishing, everything, even the back of the watch done this way. But check this out. Dial, 2 rows of diamonds done on that bezel. That is about premium. Flame Fusion, Super Luminova, Swiss-made movement on the inside. And it's in one of the most classic case designs ever built, which is the Pro Diver.
So we have 1 dozen available. It is the final quantities, I believe, that we can guarantee shipment for Valentine's Day. We can get nearly 2 carats of diamonds home to you, 434 diamonds featuring a Salida SW500 for about $300 on a value pay. All right.
Beautiful.
Watch number 2 is actually AL's watch, right? So
Yep.
this is AL's watch. What are you doing? This is AL's watch. We have 4 the final 4 forever because it's a numbered limited edition of 74 pieces.
So, I mean, there's a lot going on here. So this one is the highest carat that we have, massive stones. I think they're 2.8 millimeters running around that outer track.
They're 13 points a piece on the 46 around the bezel.
6.32 carats on this build. Beautiful mother of pearl dial. You're going to notice sapphire crystal on this build of the piece. Al Lalo has his signature on the case back. Your number will be printed on the back out of 74. One of the most limited high carat diamond pieces we've ever done, and it's last chance, just a couple left.
And it's in the #1 top rated style of watch. And
That's awesome.
brand.
Look at this.
It's the specialty Sabaqua. So yeah, the 46 diamonds around the bezel are each 13-point GH in color VS2 in clarity diamonds. You then have another 71 millis running around the subdials. If you would like this, you will be one of the last that will ever be able to wear this timepiece. You know what's interesting about this? High carat weight in the Invicta line in diamonds, but fewest number of diamonds because they're so big.
The large stones,
Yeah.
on that bezel. So it's the return of something cool. This is actually modeled after a watch that the CEO wears here. So just the last few left. Highly collectible piece, by the way, done in the Sabaqua specialty. Here he is wearing his piece. Sabaqua specialty, huge design in our collection. Once again, that case and cradle design system, but this last chance, just a few left.
All right, so now we're going to move on to the single largest timepiece featuring diamonds currently in Invicta's brand, and that is the Grand Octane. This Grand Octane is a numbered limited edition. It's also a reserve Grand Octane. And whether you choose the two-tone, of which we have 1 left, if you want that two-tone,
That's this
there's
one, yeah.
1 left. If you want the silver tone, I have about 40 remaining. One of the highest diamond counts, well, of course,
Look at
because
that.
it's giant, 729 diamonds for over 3 full carats. And diamond by diamond, carat by carat, it's the best overall value. Not the lowest price, but the best overall value.
I mean, you got a huge value here.
Yeah.
Not only the diamonds completely covering the dial, on the bezel, on the inside, Swiss-made sophistication. Again, that is the Sleet SW200 on the inside, operating at 28,800 vibrations per hour. That's a beautiful 26-joule mechanical automatic. This means no batteries whatsoever. The last watch we were showing you was powered by a battery. This one is powered by you, by the movement of your wrist. So all you do is wear this absolutely stunning and gorgeous watch, and it's powering itself. This is also reserve. You can see that on the chronograph or on the second hand moving right now. And the second hand that's machined into, or the reserve logo machined into the crown. That's about design, engineering, pushing it all right to the edge of what's possible in the industry and placing it in this build. So this is reserve level quality, Swiss-made sophistication on the inside, but now 729 diamonds gracing not just the dial, but the bezel. Keep in mind, if you want that two-tone, you may miss out.
Yeah, I mean, we're charging...
Oh, it's a limited edition here, too, 500.
That's it.
Built, yeah.
That's all that will ever be made for the world. This sold out last April. It wasn't until November that we got some back in stock. We now have some back in stock, but that two-tone is just about gone.
Oh, look at that.
And the silver tone will follow suit. So it's the biggest look, the highest diamond count, 729 diamonds. At 3 carats of diamonds, really overall the best value, especially considering there's also a Salida movement in this. So if you're just looking for a dinner plate-sized diamond watch.
That's what it is. Are you hungry
size.
for diamonds? Because
you are.
Here it
You're
is.
on your game today.
Me? What do you mean?
Yeah, just saying.
What do you mean today?
I don't know, Paula Dean.
I don't know what you're talking
She just,
about.
you know, it's all about food today.
I think
Something
she hit on Ryan.
So we are going to be featuring
She wanted to
only for
do
this
something to
hour
him.
the lowest price ever on the Bolt Zeus Swiss Quartz Chrono, 2 carats of diamonds,
Oh.
466 diamonds, even dripping onto the lugs.
Look at that.
2 dozen.
That's
all
what
we
it's
have.
about. I love, anytime that we take the diamonds from the bezel to the dial and put it anywhere else on a watch, you know you're into sophisticated build. So we've machined out sections here in the lug system and then set more diamonds into this piece. Not to mention, this is the famous reserve level quality. We just spoke about that famous Bolt Zeus design, one of the most complex and gorgeous pieces to ever leave the Invicta factory right here. Check this out, though. The blue, that's what it's about. Blue plating on the screw accents, on the cable work that has been done, on the hands. You can see it's trimmed in that too. Subdials done in a beautiful natural organic white mother of pearl. This one is perfectly done. Let me try this one on.
So this
yeah, look at that.
is really the best that a Bolt Zeus offers you. We only have one other Bolt Zeus in the show, and that's coming up in our 3rd hour tonight. Typically, there's a 2-hour power play every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tonight, we're going to go 3 hours and longer because we've got a YouTube show coming up. By the way, speaking of YouTube, Ryan Johnson right now is chatting on YouTube.
Are there people on there, Ryan?
The best way to shop power play shows is on YouTube. I'm going to let Ryan tell you where to go on YouTube to find us, because you can watch the show as you're scrolling down and shopping the show, as you're chatting with everyone. So where can we find you, Ryan?
Yeah, well, it's really easy. If you go over to YouTube, all you do up in the search bar at the very top is type in Invicta Power Play 1.13, today's date. You'll be able to join the discussion going on. We have a lot of great collectors here that are interactive. If you have any questions for Justin and I, you can ask us there. We'll try to get back to you. So again, on YouTube, Invicta Power Play 1.13.
And when Gold Day starts in a couple of hours, we'll be broadcasting only on YouTube. We've got a great number of items, a lot of brand new price tags. Well, this is an item we likely will not get a chance to get to. This particular Bolt is one of the #1 top-selling looks and styles of 2018. This is the lowest price we've ever offered on this black version, and we have 70 pieces available. This particular color execution has been MIA for 5 months, and then there's new. Yeah, this Russian diver is so cool. Rose gold to the left. That's with the burgundy red plating over the cage. Red for Valentine's Day. Blue, I want to see that one on the cruise. And green, well, that one's all about the money. Or maybe your favorite team. Is the game over? Do we know who won? Did somebody? Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Well, we are heading into our resurgence section of this Power Play show. That means we're bringing a couple pieces back that you've not seen in a long, long time, and this is one of them. This is hand-carved wood. Thank you, Jeff. One glove, Jeff. Hand-carved wood in the Aztec design. Now, though you've seen the Aztec design in other watches, this, which is our top seller, in the Sabacqua specialty, has been MIA for 10 months. It was on March 11th. I looked it up.
Okay.
That Ryan and I were on the air and we sold this one out. It hasn't been seen in 11 months. These two color executions. And these color executions are gold tone black, which is my favorite because the wood, I think, really pops on that one, or the very sophisticated rose tone black. So in the gold tone, or actually in the rose tone, you're getting rose tone case and rose tone accents, 130. But in the gold tone black, you're actually getting a black case, which I think allows that gold tone to really pop. And we only brought about 150 of these in. So if you are looking for the #1 top rated style of watch in Invicta's brand, it's the Sabacqua specialty. And if you really love that hand-carved Aztec wood design, this is one of only 2 that we've ever done. The other was the white strap, and that sold out in August. So it's been a long time since we've seen any of these.
Well, this is a really, really special watch. I'm glad we've been able to bring it back after 10 months here. Give a great presentation for it. I like that you enjoy the gold tone black because I like the rose tone black version. Yes. So you're getting into what it's great because what we do is we take really one of our most complex designs, one of our most celebrated designs that we've ever come out with, which is called the Sabacqua specialty. It's not by any means not complex. It's very complex in terms of the build that goes along with what we refer to as the case and cradle design. So multiple pieces, multiple components make up this very, very highly favored case design from us. And then we incorporate wood into the timepiece for the bezel and also for the dial. And wood in the watch industry is considered to be an exotic material. So a lot of watch companies don't work with wood because it's difficult to do. As Candy had mentioned, what we've done for both the bezel and then also for the dial, all hand carved. And as you look inside of the dial, that is actually the Aztec calendar that we've included on the inside. I believe it's a 52-year calendar that's included in. So you get that all along with the mechanical automatic movement. You can just see just the beautiful artistry and craftsmanship that goes along looking top down in this watch. And being the fact that we have the NH35A inside of there, it's a mechanical automatic. So, of course, we have that exhibition window on the back of the timepiece there for you. So that rotor will turn in either direction when you're just simply wearing the watch. It'll actually wind up the watch automatically. And personally, in my Invicta collection, a majority out of any other movement in my about 85, 90 watch collection, I have the most NH35As amongst anything. They're basically in every single Grand Diver that I own.
They're incredibly reliable movements. It's the movement that so many of you purchase over and over again. So that's the rose tone version, but I also want to take you on a tour of the gold tone black. #1, because it's my favorite. #2, because it's a completely different look. You'll find that rose tone version really melds in with the beautiful red hues on that wood, but on the gold tone, it pops against it. So it really depends on what you're looking for, but these 2 executions have been MIA for 10 months, and when they sell out, there's no knowing whether or not we will ever see this back in stock again. And if we do, will it take us another 10 months? $40 gets this home. By the way, to the left of your screen is the ring that I'm wearing. It is the signet ring that will be the today's top value kicking off Gold Day in 2 hours and 40 minutes with Stefano and Miss Melissa Miner, so watch for that. And then all of the diamonds that I'm wearing, well, there's a big surprise diamond event on Thursday night. Last chance to get diamonds for Valentine's Day with Miss Pam McCoy and her Gems of Distinction. Now, this is a piece, ladies. If you're really digging this idea, I typically cannot wear a full-size specialty Sabacqua on a bracelet. But on a strap like this, let me show you. Invicta has now, this past year, developed their straps so they will fit out to a 9-inch wrist, but they will also fit down to, with those dual keepers, down to a 6-inch wrist. So if your wrist is 6 inches like mine, you normally wear like a 6.5 to 7 inch bracelet. There's no reason at all why you cannot show this work of art off. And, you know, for those of you who love visiting exotic places around the world, maybe you loved your trip to the Mayan temples, maybe you honeymooned. And you got to see some of the Mayan temples in Belize or in Mexico. This might be a fun anniversary piece, a fun
I think that's
kind of
brilliant.
celebration piece, right?
Absolutely. And yes, up to a 9-inch wrist size, so a huge variety of wrist sizes. And you know, over the years, we've actually adjusted the straps so we can accommodate even more wrist sizes out there as our collector base grows. Just all the different sizes of straps there for you. But either execution that you're going to get, you get that history that goes along with the Aztec calendar that's a part of this timepiece here. And I have to just say that rose tone that you just see going all the way around for all the metalwork, even included into the strap of the timepiece, is just perfectly crafted here for you. So just those darker, warmer tones that you're getting with this timepiece.
Any shout outs for anyone shopping or chatting with us on our YouTube channel?
I'm going to call him out because I know Vic, he has 4 Bolt Zeus Magnums and we have that hydroplated version tonight. He said tonight it might be his 5th, who knows? So Trap Vision is out there.
Pretty gorgeous version, the one tonight.
I'm getting called out on how many push-ups I'm going to do during the cruise.
Have you gotten to the club yet?
So far I'm at 4, so I have a lot.
4 push-ups?
Sure, yeah, 4. That means I'm going to be improved. I'll do more tomorrow, more every single day. You have to push up more every day. By the time of the cruise, I'll be able to do 12.
Pull-ups instead of push-ups.
Ooh, pull-ups would be good.
Okay, it is currently last call between now and Valentine's Day on that beautiful diamond watch. You will get 2 bracelets with it, beautifully packaged for Valentine's Day. I have only gold tone. The rose and the silver tone have sold out. So only gold tone and 20 left. That's all we have. 20. Here's another one. You know, if you're looking for just a great classic look, this is an Invicta art in a 45 millimeter. Are there, gold tone only, just so the silver tone did sell out. Gold tone only, and we are racing toward 1 per state remaining, brand new markdown in a fully skeletonized automatic. All I can say at this point is very good luck in dialing. Well, over the course of 2018, this particular style of the Bolt became the #1 top seller. Now, there have been a lot of different item numbers, a lot of different color executions.
This is the best.
But this particular color execution, which we simply call black, so it's steel and black, with the carbon fiber, we have not had this on air in over 5 months. It was August, and today it is at the lowest price ever. The problem? We have 60 left.
It's cool. It's cool. You have that Reserve Speedway bracelet design. That's what it's modeled after. The dial has carbon fiber on it. The colorway is done right. The different finishing techniques. When you see this on my wrist, you're going to know what we're talking about. Everything working together beautifully. The suspension system with the cable work done in that polish too. That is a flame fusion crystal. Look at the look on the wrist for $16 and change on value pay. That's how you dress it up right there.
Crazy.
It's on
fire.
Okay,
wait. Stay there.
That watch is fire.
We just got to do this. Wait. Give me your hand. Give me your wrist. Next hour, top of the hour. Oh, you were going to knock your socks.
You're handling me very roughly, Kendi.
I didn't know you were so delicate. Did you know he was so delicate?
I'm a flower.
Oh, I'll be careful.
But this watch is how much is
from now on.
How much is this one right here? This is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Next hour.
It's like, how much is it?
That's going down to like under $60.
It's under $60.
Or why?
Ryan posted that on his Instagram page. It's ridiculous.
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 Are you okay?
With a capital R.
I didn't mean to handle you that roughly.
You know, I might.
Did I tear your flower?
I might fill out some. Whoa, Kendi, what?
Well, you said you weren't. Okay,
I wasn't going to fill out any
Justin's
paperwork after the show, but now I'm
nickname
definitely going to do it.
Is Petunia.
Petunia.
For the rest of the show, he's Petunia.
Can it be Petunia Cakes?
No.
That sounds more masculine.
No, that would be really weird.
Okay.
Just Petunia. So Petunia.
It's a capital P.
Oh my goodness. Petunia and fried chicken.
I think that's
my two co-hosts.
That's the beginning of a standalone show. I think Petunia and fried chicken. That's like a good. That's a good show.
Oh, boy. And we wonder how rumors get started.
If you guys really like that idea, please don't email any management about that, please. Let it just die here. Thank you.
So we are going to take a look at the one and the only red label Grand Octane ever built. And it had only been seen once before, and that was on our cruise February last year. So, guys, that was about 11 months ago. Just back in stock after almost a year's absence. One of the sexiest color combinations ever in the in the black label Grand Octane Coalition Forces. Cool. We were only able to bring about 200 of these in, and with response that I got on both my Instagram and my Facebook, I think this is going to be a goner tonight at that discount.
Well, we already know that you guys love the Grand Octane. I mean, it's that larger build, you know, originally designed under our Reserve series, the largest Reserve piece ever designed. So it's a large build. I mean, all in with that crown on this piece, you're like over 60 millimeters on this piece. So it's not just large, it's oversized. But this is why you gravitate towards Invicta. You want a big, bold design that's machined out of that premium steel properly, so it's still comfortable, but then the details are there. Now, this is a very rare piece, and Kenny was just talking about this. I mean, this came out almost a year ago right here, and then it completely sold out, and now it's back. That's what Black Label is. It's building something very special, building a very limited production, and then it may or may not come back. If you missed out on that years ago, it's now back. So Black Label has done in all that beautiful black ionic plating, completely mirror. Look at the mirror polishing on this. This is that finishing technique that everybody looks for with black ionic plating that gives it that wet India ink look. Look how it plays with the light. It's black, but it's playing with the light beautifully. But now, pops of red. That is what this collection is all about. It makes a statement for sure.
Can I hand this over?
Yes, let's try it on. I'm going to try. I'm going to try it on.
All right, so here's the problem. The items that we are offering over the course of this Invicta Power Play show are priced this sharply only for the Power Play show. There is no Invicta on the air tomorrow. I have
That's a watch.
Launch of brand new color executions and a new redesign in the Pro Diver Abyss.
The Abyss, yeah.
At an insane price coming up, but that's not till Tuesday night. And then after that, I will see you live with Petunia and fried chicken. At the down in Florida.
I think you should
at the
explain
new headquarters.
that. Yeah.
Boy, is AL going to think that's weird when I start calling you Petunia and fried chicken?
I don't know, Ryan. Apparently, we're not calling it the takeover anymore. It's fried chicken and petunia.
Who's who?
You're come on.
Who?
Come on now.
Who's who? You are fried chicken, Ryan.
Who's who?
Who's who? Who's who? Are you having fun over there on YouTube? Fried chicken?
This is
Justin, what are we going to call Kendi then?
No, Kendi, just
Kendi. Maybe we should.
Now it's getting a little bit fun.
Maybe we should crowdsource that from YouTube. We'll come up with the name. Check out this watch, guys.
Here we go.
This is about a bold style on your wrist right here.
Hot,
this is oversized, completely polished. Look at that mirror polishing in the black with the pops of red. That's how you do it right. Then the dial work on this is beautiful. Multiple steps, multiple layers, giving you that really cool depth and dimension that you really love. Look at the color of the red along that outer track. The hour markers are done beautifully. They actually hover over the main portion of the dial, so that adds to that depth and dimension on that look too. But even the hour markers in the hands, that's done in tritnite. That is a luminous material that we've developed over many years that allows your watch to glow in the dark, but it's done in the gray because it's very much like a combat edition done with the pops of red on this piece. Keep in mind, all the engineering, all the architecture we've been sharing with you on this piece, still built to true professional dive specifications on this watch. So you know it's built right. It's built like a tank. It's made to last, and that's one of the reasons why you love Grand Octane.
Fried chicken's getting all fired up over there.
What's he doing?
I think he's getting an influx of nicknames for me. I believe, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
This has got to be one of the hottest looking watches I've ever seen Invicta do.
Absolutely.
And we've seen a lot of the blue labels come out in the last couple of months.
This is kind of where it started.
This is one of only 2 black labels that I've seen. And you know where this watch started? The whole concept of black label started. I think one of the very first ever warehouse sales back in Invicta's warehouse sales, probably over 10 years ago. That's actually where we launched the first black label. But in all of those years, Justin, I've maybe seen a half dozen black labels, and that's it.
You know, it's always a limited production. Sometimes we skip years, things like that. You're going to notice on the back it's machined out black label, so you know you're into something special on the back of the watch. But even there, you're going to notice the case back is done in that black ionic plating. Now on the inside, you have a Swiss-made movement. That is indeed, I know you guys have been waiting for this, Swiss-made Ronda Extra-Tech Caliber Z60. Beautiful design, physically larger movement, which, by the way, works perfectly with this design because it's a physically larger movement, which allows us to use that space accordingly on the dial. Gives you a great readout for the sub-dials on this piece. You're going to notice, too, it's a day-date complication, so you have all the information that you need.
You know, there's so many of you that were with us on the cruise last year that may have missed out on getting this watch because you were, I don't know, at the superhero party, or you were doing shots of tequila with your newfound watch friends on the Lido deck.
It's possible.
You know, where you were off. I don't even know what show it debuted in. But if you missed out on it this year, now is your time to get this before it sells out again. We have the great sale price, and we cannot meet you already. We cannot wait, is what I'm trying to say, to meet you again on the Lido deck.
It's coming up quick.
In just a little over a month.
That's right. We'd love to meet you. You can meet newly dubbed
careful, he's
Sunshine. Sunshine? You like that?
I like Sunshine.
I like Sunshine too.
I like Sunshine, but be careful with him. He's very delicate. He's Petunia.
Hands off, bro. I'm just here for color commentary.
All right, back to YouTube.
That would be a great shirt for you.
Yeah, so if anybody on the cruise is making custom shirts for me, make sure mine
Petunia?
says, "Hi, I'm Petunia."
And on the back, hands off.
I'm
Bro.
done.
Hands off, bro.
Brah. Hands off, brah.
All right, 1 minute or sell out. It is the return of the only black label coalition forces in a grand octane ever built. Ladies, I'm looking at this with the red accents, and I'm thinking how much he would love this in 1 month from tomorrow on Valentine's Day. We can get it home to you for $46.66. And if you're new with us, we seem to have more new customers joining us in just the last couple of weeks than we've ever had before.
It's awesome, yeah.
So if you're new with us, value pay is not layaway. This actually stays away with you. So your investment to get it home is that $46.66 plus the shipping and tax. You then get to wear this over the next 6 months as you pay it off monthly interest-free, and we always have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Not the only Grand Octane of the night, because coming up in 2 hours, we have the Arctic edition.
We have one with a Salida SW200 on the inside. That's like final pricing, limited edition, coming up.
Arctic, very few.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the final 4 dozen last look. Final 4 dozen last look, 90-second special on the #1 top-selling style of bolt in 2018. But this particular color combination has not been seen since August. And it's the steel with the black with the carbon fiber.
It's
Final
awesome.
4 dozen on your market set dial.
It's everything we always talk about at under $100. We can even start on the back. This is that more expensive scissor style closure. That's about building a tank. You have that locking mechanism here on the diver's clasp. You have the micro adjustment feature. Everything is solid, nothing folded or hollow on this. The bracelet itself is modeled after a reserve speedway from years ago. So in essence, it's a hybrid between that beautiful reserve speedway design, the Pro Diver with the case, and the reserve bolt series from like a decade ago. Something amazing on this build. This is for $16 and change. That's why you guys love this. You have a domed flame fusion crystal, so it's impact resistant. It is scratch resistant. And yeah, I know I was looking for the thermostat earlier, but they covered it up with a wall.
It's never hot in here. And
check this out.
It is hot.
Carbon fiber, other elements done in the metal on here. It is beautiful. Trittonite allows us to glow. And the crown modeled after, get this, Sub Aqua Noma 1. Did you guys see the new fragrance, by the way?
I smelled it on you.
I love that.
Just an overspray before our meeting today.
So
You're like when you walk into an elevator.
You only need like one spray.
Don't go near it.
You only need like one, and I did two.
No. Don't spray anymore.
And I did two, and it smells amazing.
He's putting more on. It's like when you get in the elevator or you get in the airplane and
Oh, yeah.
Didn't producer Tom talk about a perfume fight he got in at a store?
No wonder you're Petunia now.
Trust me, though. You want to get that.
Yeah. I think he
You
might have
want to
lost
get that.
He might have lost his man card by saying that.
What do you mean?
Seriously,
Tom.
it's a lovely fragrance, but you are not supposed to bathe in it. He put more on. What is he doing? Moron.
You did say moron.
This is exactly why we don't let Tommy Doll host the shows. Although, could you imagine Tommy and Todd on air together?
Yeah, it'd be their first.
That would have to be it would be the first and last day. Yeah, that would be a totally different channel. Totally different channel. So let's talk about one of the most architecturally cool watches ever built with a new process called hydroplating, which means this should be a very expensive $1,000 timepiece today for the first time ever and most likely the last. You are looking at the lowest price ever, only for this show. And then we have to hide the evidence. Only for this show come on in and check this out. The hydroplated case version of the Bolt Zeus Magnum with a cable. So Bolt Zeus's are typically $4.99 on sale here at Evine. With a cable, they're typically $5.99 here at Evine. This has been that price and always rated at that price a 5-star watch. Today, for the first time ever, Bolt Zeus Magnum check with a cable check, but in a hydroplated case that features very expensive technology to accomplish. Thank you for the fan, guys. This is the yellow dial, 2 movements, 2 timepieces in one build. I have the yellow, and then we have this blue. If this does not scream, take me on that ship, I don't know what watch does. Do you see kind of the skull design hydroplated into this? Now, by the way, if you have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of these lined up next to each other, all of the cases will have completely different designs.
They're all different, so they're not identical. So each watch is unique to itself when it comes to, I mean, it has the same color theme and stuff, but the pattern will be different when it comes along. So this is the Bolt Zeus Magnum. This is actually the newer design where we actually incorporated in the cable. We just debuted this back in 2018, last year. We've had the Bolt Zeus Magnum out for about 4 years now, but we finally had that cable edition. You include in the hydroplating that you see, which is actually a very durable process. It's a multi-step process done by Invicta craftsmen to be able to create these designs for you. But talk about unique look. And that's the thing. When you're on the cruise or even just amongst your own collection, you want to have something that's just totally out of the ordinary amongst there. And I mean, if you're going on the cruise, and I know Vic, he said he might be picking up on one. He said he may not. But definitely, it's going to be a standout within your collection out there. People will ask, is this a durable process? Of course it is.
Yeah.
We
the hydroplating, right?
The hydroplating, correct. We wouldn't do the hydroplating process on here that if it wasn't a superior way to be able to do it. So it is durable. It will stay on. It's not going to flake or chip off. It'll be on for the life of the timepiece there for you. And it's really cool because we can take a 2-dimensional object and apply it to a 2-dimensional picture, if you will, and apply it to a 3-dimensional object, such as these timepieces here for you. Of course, you'll be able to see it. It's part of the reserve collection, so you're getting really that upper echelon of what we create here. Hand-assembled, hand-finished, hand-tested. You're getting dual Swiss movements. So you have the Z60 from Ronda for the main movement, even as indicated right down there at that 6 o'clock subdial, Swiss movement, and a secondary Swiss movement 90 degrees down, just on the south side of the case here. That is a 2-hand movement, the Ronda 1042 for you. So you can simply pull up the crown right here and adjust the time to wherever you want to go.
They said my nickname should be Puddin'.
Puddin'. Someone else said
fried chicken, petunia, and puddin'.
Or chicken wing.
Chicken wing.
I like sunshine the best.
I like puddin'.
You do?
Yeah.
All right. Puddin'.
Puddin'. Would you like some puddin', petunia, and some fried chicken? This looks like you bought this timepiece in a designer gallery. Or it looks like you bought it in the Invicta department where it said Invicta Couture. This is a one of a kind. You have to realize that, right? Because every single hydroplated surface will be completely different. So only you will have your design on the case, right?
Well, that's it. Exactly. So, I mean, it is, in a sense, it's just kind of like a one. I mean, but the thing is, when you look at these watches, whether you're looking at the option that Kendi has, which we're calling then the silver tone, or the yellow that I have, doesn't it look like just a boutique design or a one-off design that is done specifically for you? Love the fact is we have the Invicta yellow, and then we have that sort of Caribbean blue for the other dial, and even notice the texture on the dial for that other Swiss movement, which is also indicated on the dial of the watch. Being on that silicone strap, we have that new technology that's a part of it. It's that Invicta contour technology where the strap is actually curved right at the end, and it makes a bigger watch, this 52 millimeter, and I'm sure, as Vic can attest to, extremely comfortable when you put this watch on the wrist.
All right, if you would like to wear this and you are a woman, yes, you can. It is a large watch. But I saw many women on the cruise wearing watches larger than this. The beauty of this one is, especially on the silicone strap, is that you're going to see on my tiny wrist, my wrist measures 6 inches around. So I normally wear like a 6.5, 7-inch bracelet. Look at the way that it curves to my wrist. I mean, this is a piece that I could never wear this on the bracelet, but on the strap version, honestly, I could wear this all day long. This is a brand new markdown, but we can only honor the markdown for today's show. And when this show is over, $9.99, guys. $9.99. It's the only hydroplated piece in the show. And is this the only hydroplated version of the Boltzers Magnum? I think it is.
We've had a couple other versions. We had the graffiti white one.
But that was the third that was in the
on
same
the bracelet.
SKU.
Remember we had? Remember it was on the bracelet, the white one with all the fun colors. We've had a couple, but I mean it's rare that you see
in
them.
the Magnum? I must have missed that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That was a Bolt Zeus.
That's
that was
what
just
I mean.
Zeus.
In the Magnum, I think this is it.
I think we just had one SKU.
We are down to 1 women's diamond watch sets left. 12, only in the gold tone, comes in the beautiful pink packaging, 70 diamonds. Valentine's Day is in a month, guys. Valentine's Day is in 1 month. Now, speaking of diamonds, 3 remain in the 6.32 carat. The 43 diamonds around the bezel, those are 13-point GH SI2 diamonds. We are going to be getting to this in just a few moments. Do not wait. Check out your shopping carts now. Rose gold, red for Valentine's, nautical blue for the cruise, or green. Sorry, green team. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Bye-bye. Goodbye, boys. So sad.
Sell out.
Oh, and the Bolt is gone. All right, so we have another quick sellout item that's going to happen right now. All right, over half gone, silver tone gone. Objecta Art has been MIA in this watch for 4 months. It is just back in stock, and we are doing a Happy Valentine's Day price. Fully skeletonized automatic. This is actually one of my favorites because it's a classic, but it's in an oversized, so it meets kind of that up-to-date size. So I love it on Ryan, but I also love it for you girls if you're looking for a boyfriend look. Here's the problem, Ryan, for fried chicken. We have 4 dozen left.
That's it, Puddin'?
4 dozen.
All right. So when Kenny's talking about that new size, that upgraded size, that's from like a traditional watch from years and years ago. We've upped the size to 45 millimeters. Still means a guy can wear it. Still means a lady can wear it. But it does have that vintage flair that goes along with the design of the case, that rounded case, and then more that simple design for the bezel. But when you look inside of the dial, you'll see that skeletonized, partially skeletonized dial. You can see different components of the movement that are moving around. Larger hour markers in the Roman numerals at the quarter-hour positions, and then the watch is just completely drenched with that gold tone 3-link bracelet design going all the way around. We have an exhibition window even on the case back, but what a gorgeous watch.
I love the bright polish on the bracelet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not an area on this bracelet and case that's not brightly polished. It's actually a very expensive build, so to get this at 74% off. Now, don't wait for a lower price because it will never, ever, ever happen. At $69.99, $11.66 gets it home. It's last call. We saw the Bolt sell out. We're about to see the women's diamond piece sell out. This is on its way with only a few dozen available. And if you're looking for big diamonds, here's another sellout. The Grand Octane Reserve with over 3 carats of diamonds is gone in the two-tone. We have only a few left in the silver tone, like something like 766 diamonds. 766 diamonds. And the Bold Zeus, that's reserve as well, and that is just shy of 2 carats of diamonds with the blue cabling, which I love, at $235.83. What's going on back there?
You know, that's funny that you would say that, Tom. So Tom was making fun of Ryan. He was running strangely.
Now,
and
you guys have buttons in the back.
I saw.
You should be catching that.
There was actually this. I saw this on YouTube or someplace where they had it was like catching the reaction of someone running weird, and it's hilarious.
That was not a run.
If you want to look that up,
That was not a run. That
Ryan,
was a leap.
we should do that. We should get some reactions.
That was like a leap.
Come on through, Ryan.
Come on, Ryan. Would you like to see Ryan? To see Ryan's leap?
Ryan wants to run through the shot.
No, that was not running.
I'm behind the camera.
That was leaping.
I don't
What are they called? Pirouette? An attempt at a pirouette?
I don't know what any of that was, but let's run through the colors real quick.
So this is all new in a Nautilus, and the original Nautiluses were done kind of old-fashioned. They were done on these beautiful leather straps and kind of in that bronze effect.
It's more of a sporty version.
This is sporty. It's up to date. It's new. And
love
my
these
pick for the
colors.
cruise.
Yeah.
If you are looking for a cruise watch tonight, this is my cruise watch pick. It is the brand new Russian Diver Nautilus in the blue on a silicone strap. By the way, rated to 200 meters. So if you want to go swim with the dolphins,
yeah, the fishes. Yes.
Right?
Just keep in mind, as Candy goes through the colors, if you buy more than one, keep in mind this is $26 and change. It's ridiculous for the functionality here.
Right?
You can swap out the cages over the dials, and we'll show that to you, so you can switch the colors if you want to.
All right, so there is your blue.
And that ships on the gold tone.
Brand new.
Cable or cage.
Here is the green with the black cage. So in the blue, you get the gold cage. In the green, you get the black cage.
Oh, wait till you see this next one.
In the rose tone, you get...
Look at this.
The burgundy plated cage. You order that rose tone.
Yeah.
And then if you want to say, I love you, I love you, I love you,
yep,
with the red on Valentine's Day, the red also has the black cage.
Nice.
These are sharp new colors.
Isn't that cool?
I like these.
All of these colors. But the watch itself, keep in mind, when it originally launched, yeah, you know, it had a, Swiss-made, mechanical movement on the inside, had the case back that flipped open, all that fun stuff. But you were like $1,000 on that watch.
Yeah.
You know, this is giving you a lot of that functionality. And look at this price. Super bargain price. $159.99. So you have that cage design, which we will remove. You're going to have a little bit of a different design here. It is a Russian Diver design, but you don't have the screw-down canteen crown system with the chain. It still has that oversized look, but it's a chronograph, too, which is very rare. So you can track elapsed time here. It's the ETA G10, one of the most widely utilized Swiss-made quartz movements out there. And then this is what Kendi was talking about, custom strap. Check this out. Right there, Russian Diver Dan, Diver Dave, Scuba Steve, all these great names. We never landed on
Jam
one.
and Justin.
With Jam and Justin. Some may say Petunia. We don't know. But right there, it has that design. Russian Diver Nautilus design in a custom silicone band, by the way, so it's extremely comfortable. Enough of that. Let's get into the functionality. You're going to notice you have a lever system right here. All you do, and it's actually machined out. I can show that to you. It's machined out there, so it's very easy to manipulate the lever. You just open that up just like that, and you're noticing that as you rotate that lever, it's moving that cage. So you can wear it with the cage or without the cage. You just line up. There's these tabs. They'll line up perfectly, and then you can remove that. So you could wear that either way. Now,
Let's swap.
Okay.
Let's swap. So I got the
cage
gold.
swap.
So I've got the gold. I've got the blue with the gold tone cage. So I'm going to give you the gold tone to wear with the rose tone. Well, actually, tricolor.
Yeah. Oh,
You're going to get the tricolor look. Oh.
That's
so
cool.
let's say that you love the rose gold, but you're not digging on the cage that it comes with. Then get the blue, right? And swap it out, right? And you can gift then The blue, oh, actually, this is kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
Look at the blue now.
You're creating never-seen-before colors, by the way.
That. This is red, white, and blue.
That's really cool. Really cool. But keep in mind, too, the cage design is more like the original design that goes back to like 1959. You're going to see that on the back of the watch, too. Lots of history here. Now, the cage was there traditionally because it was that dive piece that back in the day it gave it more structural integrity, right? You didn't want to bump the dial or the front of the watch and then break your crystal because, you really needed that as a dive instrument to tell how long you were down, down under the water. Now you can wear it with that iconic piece. You can take it off. I actually prefer to have it on there, but just think about the functionality again on this piece to be able to do that with this watch. Are you swapping stuff?
Yeah, I'm going to swap again. So oh, we have another sellout. Na.
That gold back?
Hey. Goodbye. I want to show you the red, and I want to show it on my wrist so that the ladies can see that you can absolutely wear this. I'm on the second to last notch with my 6-inch wrist. And gals,
these straps are comfy.
So this is what you do. You buy it for him on Valentine's Day, and you borrow it when you need to.
It's sneaky,
It's a buy and borrow.
But smart.
Mm-hmm. Buy and borrow. We're going to go to the phone line, say hi to Sam.
Okay.
Down in Maryland. Sam, welcome to our Invicta Power Play. How are you tonight?
I'm doing fine. How you doing tonight?
Terrific. Thank you. Are you an Invicta collector, Sam, or are you new to our program?
That's an understatement. I probably have 45, 50 Invictas over the past few years.
Fantastic. Did you pick something up tonight?
I actually picked up 2 items tonight. I picked up the Angel Quartz. Took your advice for a Valentine's gift for my wife.
Perfect.
And I also picked up the boat quartz, probably a Christmas gift for somebody later on in the year.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out on when those values pop up like that.
No, I try to catch your program when I can, whenever I'm able to watch TV. And it seems like every time I see the program, I get something I like. So I'm very happy with all the products I bought.
Do you have a favorite, Sam?
I do have a favorite. I bought a quartz, and it's been a few years ago. Can't remember the name because I'm at my mother-in-law's house, but it's a quartz Invicta. It's a diver. I've probably had it about 8 or 9 years, and it looks as new as the day that my wife gave it to me.
Oh, that's
very
terrific.
cool.
Did she get you collecting, Sam? Did she get you started?
She did. I have to give her the credit. Shout out to my wife, Venus.
Well, you know what? I hear that so often that most of our collectors' first watches were actually gifted by their beautiful wives. So she's got good taste.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And once she got me the first one, I can't stop buying them.
Well, Sam, I hope you have a ball giving her that sweet watch for Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for spending some of your night with us tonight, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too, and thank you so much for all of the deals and things that you've been able to get me in the past.
Thank you, Sam.
You got it, Sam. Thanks.
Have a great night. You know, it is interesting when we went on the cruise and we got to meet those 2,500 customers last year. It was actually shocking to me to hear that so many of our big-time collectors got their first Invictas from their wives.
Yeah. It happens, right?
Right? Yeah. So we're going to say 1 minute to sell out.
Oh.
You're loving this.
This is huge.
So if you were to do a swap, what would you swap with? What would you like?
Me?
Yeah.
You know what we didn't try? This really cool color that's done on the rose. Let's try it on the green. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that. So that's what our producer was talking about. But let's show you how this works again. It's just that lever system, and so once that's down like this, you can put that cage back on. Now this one actually comes with the black, by the way, if you buy more than one. But you're doing some really cool things right now. Check that out.
That's fantastic.
These are building colorways never seen before, but here's that lever system. This is how it works. I mean, you're talking about a level of engineering on this should be over $500. There's a $500 value to this watch, taking this down to $159. That is awesome. Look at that.
Is this first hour over, Petunia?
Is it done? That's
You're
not going
supposed to say, yes, it is, Puddin'.
That's not going to stick. Petunia, that can't stick, I don't think.
All right, guys, our first hour is
You know,
over.
that's,
2 more
what's her
hours to
name's,
go.
what's her name's nickname?
Who?
The Joker's friend.
What's her nickname?
Yeah, Harley Quinn.
Puddin'? Oh, I didn't know
Puddin'.
that. I didn't know that. Well, if you missed our Grail segment today, we have nearly 2 carats of diamonds Last call on a Salida SW500 Pro Diver. If you want it, those value pays are good for this show. And every one of the 46 diamonds around that bezel are 13-point GHSI2 diamonds. And then there are millies all around the subdials. That is A.L. Lalo. That is A.L. We have a perfume bandit in the studio. That is A.L. Lalo's watch, and we are down to the final.
Jeff, you're smelling pretty good.
I hope you don't have a date tonight, Jeff. Also, 3 carats in a reserve grand octane 766 diamonds. That's really the best value in a diamond watch today, so watch for that coming up for you. Also, the bolt. Love this bolt. 2 carats, 14.15. On a value pay, 235.83. So those were our Grail pieces. We want to welcome you in every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We are here for a minimum of a 2-hour Invicta Power Play show. Tonight, we actually have 2 more hours to go, and then we head into our YouTube show. Speaking of YouTube, Ryan Johnson is currently up live on YouTube. You can watch us, shop the show if you scroll down, and chat with us live on YouTube if you'd like to.
John, the phone guy, is there. Courtney is there. Invictaholics, some of the group members are there. So, yeah, just reading through everything, trying to keep up as best I can.
I feel like we're swimming in Invicta fragrance right now.
It's one glove.
Yeah, we need to get Petunia out of the studio and away from the fragrance. Okay, that is such a cool hybrid. We did not bring enough of those in. We literally only have a couple of them available. So we had, I think, 3 sellouts last hour, or 2.5 sellouts, right? 2.5 sellouts. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you some live updates and live looks on some mega discounts. Are you guys ready? And these are items that you might not see presentations on because they could sell out that fast. This we debuted last hour at the lowest price ever. We have 2 dozen now remaining in the 45mm Objecta Art. It is only available now in the brightly polished gold version. We've never offered a price this low before. The price is only good for tonight. I have 2 dozen remaining of that fully skeletonized automatic.
Very nice. That is a heck of a buy. I have to do a quick shout out to Herb. Herb is on. He met us down in Mexico last time we were down there. So he was so good to hear him on YouTube. And if you want to join us, we can maybe read some of your comments here during the show. Go to Invicta Power Play 1.13 on YouTube.
Invicta Power Play 1.13 now. On your mark, get set. The lowest priced Sabaquanoma 5, the award-winning Sabaquanoma 5 I've ever seen. If you want the white strap, gold tone white, there are 8 left. 8 left. If you want the gray, there are 8 left. And if you want the black, now the black, you order this via the color of the strap. If you order the black, you will get the green dial. Never before have I seen a Sabaquanoma 5 on a value pay of $25. So about a half dozen each in the white. That's your cruise watch. And can the ladies wear it on this strap?
This watch you can.
I would get the white, ladies. I would so get the white. Oh, by the way, for the ladies, you know what we have coming up in this hour? Or is that next hour? Next hour. A Sabaquanoma 3 42mm with diamonds on the dial on a bracelet for under $300. Next hour. But first, look at this silliness. Yeah. Okay, this, seriously, if you don't have it, time to get it. This show only, last call. Honestly, it's 70% off. You cannot wait for a lower price because guess what? It's not going to happen. We will never offer you a lower price. Now, this is kind of a peek into our price break segment. The thing is, our price break items are almost completely sold out. So if you want that sub 5, if you want that Objecta Art, check out of your shopping carts. This, my friends, is beyond belief. At the lowest price ever for this 2-hour block of time only now, black right here or orange right here in an S1 Rally quad. Not only is the strap beautifully done, but the shape of the case is fantastic, but the dial is off the charts at a price of $58.99. Flame Fusion crystal, everything you need, I think, in a really unique look. And it's one of those looks, again, Ryan, that I think looks designer, looks expensive. The more detail you have, the more expensive something looks.
Right.
Nobody's going to guess that you spend under $300 for this watch.
Well, that's it. And so here's the thing. I want to do a quick shout out because we have so many people watching on YouTube right now. I want to hear what your opinion is about this watch here during the show. You guys think it's a great value. You like the design. It'll just take a few seconds here. We'll start doing that. But yes.
Check out of your shopping carts first.
But what we have is just this unique design. We call it that cushion style case. 46 millimeters going west to east, north to south, 48 millimeters. The profile is only 13 millimeters thin. So it's more of that thin profile. And then, of course, that beautiful, genuine Italian leather that will fit wrist sizes all the way up to about 8.5 inches. Is it unisex? I say easily with this watch out there.
Yeah.
But for both Justin and I saw this watch in the show. I mean, for $59 getting into this design. And this design is only a couple months old for us. So you guys tuned into the right show at the right time tonight to pick something up. And this is the watch that I posted on my Instagram page, Invicta Ride. I said, you know what? If you want to get the buy of the show, this is it right here.
I agree, because anytime when you find a dial with this kind of detail, when you get a leather strap of this quality, when you get a unique design like this, you know, this is a timepiece everyone's going to guess you spent so much more money on. So I'm holding the orange. Ryan has the more classic black. How many graduation gifts do you have to buy? How many incentive gifts for your best employees, your sales team, do you have to buy? How many thank you gifts do you need to get over the course of a year for your top clients? You can send a fruit basket. 20 years ago, you used to be able to do that for $58. So now it's going to be about $158 for that fruit basket. So to me, when I look at this shot, look at this watch. I mean, look at the watch, look at the price. Look at the watch, look at the price. It's insane for $58.99. It's steel. You've got a scratch-resistant flame fusion crystal, but also just look at the step design on the bezel, stepping down to the case, the different finishing techniques. That's not cheap to do.
Yeah. Well, here's some of the comments here from our collectors that are watching online. And so these are seasoned collectors. Trap Vision 3D says, looks retro. Victor Fall 1 says, great value, and I love the design of this S1. And he has 3 of them. Darren Spire says, that orange and green is one sharp and excellent price. Let's see. FinancialLee.com says, love the leather strap. Invicta Bear says, I love this S1 Rally Quad. Beautiful, and the leather is perfect. So that's just a few. Or here's another one right here. It just said Trap Vision. Well worth $58.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. And, you know, if you've never shopped with us before, maybe you've watched Divine, maybe you just tuned to us for the first time ever. If you want to try a heck of a watch at an amazing value, this price is only good for the next 2 hours, and then we hide the evidence. And your payment, your investment to get it home, it's $9.83 plus the shipping and tax. That's all. And then if you say yes to value pay, you don't sign up for anything, doesn't cost you anything. You wear this for 6 months as you pay it off interest-free at $9.83 a month. So ladies, I have a 6-inch wrist. That's what it measures. I wear a 6.5 to 7-inch bracelet. I am on the last notch, and it fits me perfectly. So if your wrist is under 6 inches, I think it will be a little bit more difficult to wear, although you could have somebody put another notch in it if you want to. I love the fact that it's that big boyfriend look up front, but it's very low profile and super easy to wear. So the orange, definitely sporty with that orange and green, but the black, Ryan, I think on that black leather strap, you could potentially really dress that up with a suit. So I'm looking at that on your wrist thinking, for your groomsmen, that is a beautiful piece, because the night of the groom's dinner, the night before the wedding, they can put it right on.
No toolkit involved to size it. You just put the watch, you just open and wear. That's really what it comes down to. Now, I just did some math in my head while Kendi was talking, if I may.
Yeah.
A little math.
Yeah.
If you bought both of these color choices, you're looking at, what, $118? That's still, you're saving $71 over one at regular price.
Yeah.
So if you buy both,
Yeah.
you still save $71.
Well, you could get 3 for the normal price, though,
Correct.
right?
Yep.
So think ahead. I know a lot of you are still recovering from the holidays. You're still kind of shopped out. But graduation day will come. Father's Day will come. Valentine's Day will come. And by the way, the one that Ryan has the red accents on the hand, so that is sweet. Valentine's Day gift, right? Maybe it's just started dating a guy. You're really digging on him. He's asked you out for Valentine's Day, and you want to give him a thank you, but you don't want to go overboard. You don't want to go over the top. This is fantastic. Maybe you've got a kid that has been shoveling you out all winter. He mows your lawn all summer. He's graduating from high school. You're looking for the perfect gift. Now, you could put $50 in a card. That would be lovely, and you would probably receive a thank you note, but he would not remember what was in the card after he wrote you the thank you note. On the other hand, you give him this watch. It is a piece he will remember you for forever and ever and ever. So if you're debating $50 in a card or a brand new timepiece, I'm saying brand new timepiece all day long. And if you just want to step out of your color box, maybe you just wear black all the time. You wear gray on occasion, maybe a little bit of brown. And you want to step out of your color box, but you don't want to spend, $500 for that. At $58.99 on a $10 value pay. Get it home and give it a whirl. See how many compliments you get on it. See, now this one looks fun and sporty, but I'm looking at Ryan's wrist right now.
Yeah.
That actually looks like a really expensive watch because of the detail on the dial and because of the shape of the case.
Well, that's it. The shape of the case, that cushion style. We don't do too many cushion style designs, so this is one of those that you'll get to see. But when we dive deep inside the dial, you'll be able to see just everything that's really going on. So we have that 3-hand movement along the date window is actually covered up because you'll see, since 1837, that's how long we've been around, 182 years with Invicta. Then you'll see the different plates, the dial dimension that goes along, the 3D dimension that goes along with it, with all the different plates and elements that go along. Then I like it that the hands, everything is black and white and silver tone, except for the 3 hands. Hour, minute, and second hand have the accents of red. So it's extremely easy to be able to read and dictate the time. We have then the minute or second markers in 5-second increments going around the very outer chapter ring of the timepiece there. You can just see how just perfectly placed that all those are in addition to it. But I have to say, love the dial design. That's, it's just not a plain dial on the inside. It's that texture dial, as you'll see here, depending on how the light is reflecting in. But of course, you have that genuine Italian leather strap with that contrast stitching, wrapping around the wrist and delivering an exceptional level of comfort for you.
I am in love with, there's a shot that I'm looking at on my lower screen. I'm in love with that shot. Because this is Justin from across the boardroom table. Not Justin. This is Ryan from across the boardroom table.
Come on, Puddin'.
I'm sorry. This is fried chicken from across the boardroom table. This is fried chicken across the table on that date, sitting at the bar. It's actually a gorgeous watch. I'm kind of in awe that we're doing this price. I think if we were to price this at $99, it would be amazing. If we were to price this at $200, it would be amazing. What are you doing, Petunia? I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? He's looming. He's blooming. He is. I hope we've hidden the fragrance for him now. He needs to not bloom anymore. You need that watch.
I know, it's hot.
It's really hot. I love that on you.
Thank you.
And our customers are loving it.
Ooh. Kyle Kozma says he's up to 45 Invicta watches. Fried chicken and sunshine.
And sunshine. It would be a good, good band name, Fried Chicken and Sunshine.
Be back in a second.
All right, so if you missed it last hour, we took the price down on the Reserve Bolt Zeus Magnum hydroplated version for the first time ever to the lowest price ever. We have silver tone with the blue hydroplating and the yellow with the kind of the gray yellow hydroplating. Very cool executions. And the Grand Octane, the only one ever done in the black label line. Fewer than 200 pieces available. All right, well, we've got a bit of a turbine situation happening. Check this out. We are heading into our new and noteworthy segment with Mr. Justin Zimmer.
Yeah.
We introduced this particular style of turbine, I think last week or the week before. It's a whole new style of turbine. It's my favorite. It's the one with the large Arabic numerals. And though this one is new, 3 new color executions, we don't have a lot of any. In fact, in the rose tone, we're down to 1 dozen. In the gold tone, in the gold tone, we're down to 20.
Oh, wow.
And in the black, we are down to 2 dozen available. I don't know what it is about this particular turbine, but it is absolutely, positively my favorite. And I think it may be, and I love the red crown on the black version. Look at that. I think it may be the depth and dimension of this particular one.
I love this one too because, we start talking about the turbine, we always talk about the blades, like the blades from a jet engine, and this one is more of a hybrid between the kind of the, a newer generation in the case and the aviator collection. Because if you're going to notice right here, you have on the turbine now kind of that rivet detail, and then you have that kind of bezel sophistication that you would have seen from the aviation collection on this piece too. So now it just works perfectly. Plus, we have a modified second hand with the plain detail on there as well. I mean, this is cool, guys.
Wow.
$32 and change to get into this design. This is the way to do it. Mechanical automatic build on the inside, which means sophistication. Keep in mind, this is running with gears and levers and springs, no batteries on the inside. You wear this watch, and it powers itself with the movement of your wrist. Let me break that down for you. When you're wearing it, just moving your wrist spins this rotor. It's what's done in yellow right here, which automatically winds up the mainspring. Then it's the regulated release of all of that stored energy happening right there that drives the mechanics of the build. Plus, it's a bigger design, 52 millimeters here. This is a big, bold style that's going to get you noticed, but now with functionality that is next generation cool.
I love the depth. I love
this. This is the rose, by the way. It's almost gone.
Some of the turbines are a little bit more difficult to read. The large Arabic numerals on this piece really stand out. So, yeah, the rose gold is very, very limited.
Rose.
If the rose sells out, then I would say go to the gold tone. That's the next most limited. But I think a lot of the guys, if they love this kind of industrial turbine design, they might be going with that black with the red accents today. $32.50 gets it home. You get to wear it over 6 months as you pay it off interest-free. It kind of reminds me of a cross between the roulette, or that casino watch that
we had that recently, right?
And the original turbine. But it is different. I think there's only one other item number for this particular style of turbine on our website. That is super, super limited because you loved it when we debuted it. So again, ladies, if you have that guy in your life, look at that. Loves flying, loves anything aeronautical. You've got that aviator style. Loves is kind of like that gearhead in your life, right? Mm-hmm. This is the piece for him. And the black is super cool.
That is really cool. Yeah. Look at that. You can see the details really pop on this one.
Show the bracelet on that, too.
You have the silver tone, but then you have the center link done in the black. I love the touch of red done on the crown of the piece, and that, of course, is ported over to some red accents done on the bezel of the piece, and, of course, the hand that's moving right now. And below the fan detail on this one, you're going to notice it's done in yellow. Invicta yellow.
Nice. Okay, 1 minute or sellout. These are likely to be gone in the very first airing of it. We're finding that when Invicta brings us new styles, oftentimes they're selling out very, very quickly. So I would say if you find a style that you love, grab it now. We never know when we're going to get these back in stock again, and sometimes we don't, right?
Right. And sometimes, they just disappear. They're styles we build. We call them kind of one and done scenario situations where if you don't pick up on them now, you'll never have that chance again. Look at that.
A dozen in the black now. The black is the runaway hit.
Wow.
The gold tone, fewer than 20. The rose tone, 5.
I love that rose too, guys. Gone. To be clear, all the color designs on this one, the color options, done right. They're all beautiful.
I would do the black for Valentine's because I love the red crown.
That is,
Right?
Red.
Red. Loving the red. $32.50 gets it home. It is the only turbine of the night, and it is brand spanking new, which I love. Yeah, they're half gone. Half gone. Check out your shopping carts. And speaking of almost gone, It is last call, final 1 dozen of the brand new price on the Invicta Art, fully skeletonized, automatic, 45 millimeter on a shiny, shiny bracelet. $69.90. We've got some great prices
You know,
tonight.
the fragrance isn't in the show. I thought it was.
It probably should be.
Yeah, maybe we should, or we could
right?
show them, Tom, like the item number on that.
All right, so how many do we have in the Sabaquanoma 5? 20 in the black.
20.
The black is the green dial. In the white strap, 2.
What?
In the gray strap, 3. Last call. Last call. This is a once only. A once only means this is the lowest price you will ever find on this
That's
watch.
a $25 value pay on a Sabaquanoma 5,
It's
guys.
a $25 value pay on a $529 watch.
Wow.
And it's almost gone. That price, by the way, goes up forever when we say goodnight in an hour and 40 minutes. So, a hybrid. A very highly detailed hybrid in a martelato finish.
That's a tool fancy for me.
Martelato. Now, you might hear Stefano who's coming
Bellissima.
up with Melissa in an hour and 40 minutes when they kick off Gold Day with this beautiful bracelet and this
Oh.
ring. You might hear them refer to a martelato finish. It's when they take a bullionato tool that is typically used to carve into a cameo and they use it to carve into gold. That's exactly what
It's a
it
spoon.
looks like has been done. A little miniature spoon.
Just a fancy term for a spoon.
I call it a tool.
I just made that up.
Petunia calls it a spoon.
I just made that up. I have no idea.
$209.99 for that kind of texture on this watch on a hybrid is fantastic. So what do we have left? A dozen of each. Basically a dozen in the black, which is super cool. Basically a dozen in the gold tone. Basically a dozen. Oh, silver tone 5. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll
Only
just show that.
5 left in the silver tone. Okay, that one right there with your gold from Italy. Let me do this. Let me lay it down. That one with the
Bellissima.
gold. I mean,
Right.
right.
It's good stuff.
That's really good stuff.
You know, I love the gold tone execution. Really dresses it up. You're going to notice that the design accents then done in the black with that cable work. You have the accents on the bezel of this piece of the dial. Keep in mind, this is the latest kind of design that we've kind of played with in the Sub Aqua series. So you know you're into something special. It has that design on the bracelet that almost looks like the Sub 3 design with those massive center links. But here we've modified them to have that hammered look to that. It's all solid premium stainless steel, by the way. Then we're into the Bolt series, you know, originally designed, engineered in that Reserve series many, many years ago. That's that cable-less suspension work. But this is the rare time where you have the smaller cable that is engineered and attached and suspended around the outer track in the dial. The whole watch has so much texture and design to it. It's beautiful, guys. This is brand new this show. It's very limited. In fact, is it a numbered limited edition? It's a numbered limited edition of 1,800 pieces built for the world, and you're achieving that today. That's sophistication.
A dozen
that
each
low number.
in the black and the
35.
gold.
Oh, look at that. Silver's gone.
Couple in the silver tone.
That's a good look.
A couple.
So that's the silver. Just the last look on the silver, guys, by the way. Look at that.
Do you like the martellato finish? You're supposed to say bellissimo.
Bellissima. Is it bellissimo or bellissima?
Io non parlo italiano, just.
Meatball sub. Check this out, though. Mechanical automatic movement on the inside. I mean, this is everything that you love. Flame Fusion Crystal. Oh, I got to try the gold on. Flame Fusion Crystal on this build. It's heavy. It has that weight to it, that quality design. This is over-engineered. That's what you've come to love about Invicta. Look at that gorgeous bracelet. Talk about attention to detail. That starts on the bracelet of this piece. And you're going to notice that hammered design is now, look at this, on the bezel of the watch. That's the suspension system holding that cable work in place, but on the dial too. Look at the mirror polishing on the hour markers, allowing that to pop. Around the cable work, also done in the gold tone on the piece. This is a knockout spectacular build.
It's like a meatball
Gold
sub.
tone.
When Paula Dean is here,
Yeah.
it's like we go food crazy.
Oh, the black too. Let's try that one.
What's up with that? We literally go, oh, 2 in the silver tone and a couple each in the
Oh,
gold.
hold on.
The black is really cool.
Hold on. 20
Last
seconds.
call.
20 seconds. Oh, look at that. There it is. If you like combat executions, this is very, very close.
That's nice.
Keep in mind, mechanical automatic on the inside, no batteries required.
That's my favorite, although
look at
I
that
lean
dial on
toward
that
the
one.
gold tone with the martellato.
Look, it looks like it moves. The live.
Live.
Martellato.
Martellato.
Gelato?
Finish. No gelato.
Gelato.
No gelato.
What is gelato? It's like
It's like
fake
an
ice
ice
cream.
cream.
It's like fake ice cream.
No, it's better
than
Give me real ice cream. What do you mean better than ice cream? Get out of here, one glove, Jeff.
Na 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 na.
Well, I'm still out here. I was leaving.
Object art is gone. Ooh, if you missed this last hour, brand new sporty fun color executions in the Russian diver with the removable cage. I think we all voted that the rose tone was the coolest with the burgundy
That rose
cage.
tone is fire.
Red is fire for Valentine's. Blue is nautical for the cruise, and green is money.
Green is money. That's your favorite color, remember?
It's not my favorite color.
Oh, that's Chuck's
It's
favorite
the happiest color on the color wheel,
color. Yeah, you know what they say.
right? Na 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 na.
That's not what they say.
Well, that's what they said with green.
Oh,
Sing it,
I see.
72% off. Roll it in, Jeff. You're going to be rolling it in, and Jeff's going to be rolling it out.
Yeah.
One glove, Jeff, by the way. Wave to all the fans, Jeff.
Look at that. He used his gloved hand.
He'll be heading down to Florida with us.
Jeff, you got to make sure when you're on the cruise, buddy.
Jeff, come on back in. Gray's
You got to
gone.
make sure when you're
White's gone.
on the cruise, you bring enough of those gloves because you'll probably be signing those,
He'll be
giving those
signing
out.
The gloves.
Signing
I
those
love
gloves.
That. So white is gone, gray is gone. We now have a couple remaining
One left.
in the lowest priced Subaquanuma 5 ever. Now you order it black because the strap is black, but it is gold tone green that you're going to see on the wrist. This price goes up forever.
Oh, no.
In an hour and
90
40
seconds,
minutes.
guys.
Yep.
90 seconds. I mean, we're looking at a very sophisticated timing machine. That's what this is. $530 watch. $25 on a value pay. Part of the Sub-Aqua series, very exciting series. I talk about this all the time. Sub-Aqua was my favorite. I love the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6. These are the Nomas. These are historic. You're getting into that section right there that Kendi was showing you. 36 micro-engineered components alone. Anything that I talk about right now is ridiculous for 25 bucks. You have that screw-down system with the function pushers that has a gear style design. That's about engineering. You have that integrated system that's protecting the crown. You have a Swiss-made movement on the inside. It is the ETA G10, the most widely utilized Swiss-made movement in the industry. Automatic heel and release valve. In fact, this is probably the lowest price that you're going to see during our show that features over 1,600 feet of water resistance anywhere near this price. And by the way, it doesn't hurt that it looks awesome on the wrist.
Even for the ladies.
Gold tone
Look at that.
green. Love that color combo.
See, being from Chicago, I personally probably wouldn't sport the gold tone green, but for all my fellow cheeseheads,
Gold tone
have
green.
at it, because this is the lowest price you will ever find, $25.
That's a cool
See,
execution.
here in the Midwest, we have really fun rivalries between Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Not so friendly from other places.
No.
Around the country, I've noticed. Not so friendly. I don't know what's up with that. It's just a game, after all, right?
Not to some people, no.
I
it's
guess not. Oh, a reminder, over half gone. Now remember, this price goes up a lot at the end of our show. It is the lowest price ever on the S1 Rally Quad. And the leather strap is sublime on this. So we started with about 300 of each.
Oh, that's
We have
cool.
150 of each.
That's cool. Grab them
that's it.
both. Grab them both. $9 and
I
change on a
would.
value pay. This is it.
This is it, guys. Okay, the Bolt Zeus Magnum with the cable, with the hydroplated system. That, my friends, is a screaming deal.
That's a historic piece, guys.
Historic
at a crazy
price.
price.
Oh, yeah, those are going to be gone. Those are going to be gone. And remember, no two are alike because they're done in that hydroplated process. And back for the first time since our cruise launch of the Black Label Grand Octane, $279.99 is your price on a very shiny bracelet. Are you guys ready for a surprise?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't tease to it. We didn't hint to it. It's just arrived. A once only on the Molly. This is kind of wild. We had no idea this was happening until one glove Jeff came into the studio with a smile on his face unlike we had ever seen. This is the Maori Dragon.
I left that one alone.
It is an automatic open heart. And today, for the first time and for the last time ever, a once-only price. This is a one-shot deal. A once-only price means we take it down to the lowest price it's ever been seen at. It's only good at this price for an hour and a half. And when we say goodnight, the price goes up forever. Highly, highly decorated, not only on the dial, also on the case. You also have the open heart decorated into the movement front and back. We have black available or brown available. So brown is the most limited. There's the brown. There's the black. On your mark, get set, down. That looks like a fire-eating dragon there.
Definitely does. And so you get to see the artistry that we incorporate, which is great. It's not only on the inside of the dial, but it's actually going through the bezel and the case. And we've only done that one other time. That was the Maori Shark that we had just a little bit while ago. So it's, I mean, when the designers are designing this, I mean, it's just not a thing that they do overnight. I mean, there's a lot of time, just a lot of investment that goes in with all the design work to be able to pull something like this off.
For those of you who love your tattoos and you know you love your tattoo history, this is huge in the world of tattoos. And for those of you who know anything about dragons and the history of the dragons, this is one of the most powerful symbols in human history. It is the symbol of strength, of perseverance. He's also the symbol of water. So if you know anyone who loves his water, maybe he's a surfer, you know, the dragon rules all things, cyclones, anything that has to do with water.
Bestows good luck upon those that are deserving of it.
Cool,
there's a lot of symbolism.
So which ones you guys like? I'm really digging the brown.
Well, you know, it's one of those. I would grab both again. It's a very limited production. This is going to be a one-and-done style, $119.99. Keep in mind, let's name off a few things that you wouldn't think of. Mechanical automatic on the inside. Sapphire crystals.
What?
2 of them on the front and the back of this build. This is a $20 value pay for a $429 watch, and this watch is beautiful. Here's what Ryan was talking about. The dial itself has the dragon design. You can see it protecting that open heart complication at the 9 o'clock. So this is actually the NH38A on this build, which is done beautifully here. But now you're going to notice on the bezel, that artwork from the dial spills out onto the bezel. Anytime I see a watch like this, when we build a design and engineer a watch like this, it reminds me of like a one-of-one piece. A watch that is custom made for your wrist, only your wrist. It is beautifully done.
And we have another sellout. That Subakwood Noma 5 is out of here. So congratulations on those. I mean, that was a bargain to get in tonight.
You didn't push your nose hard enough.
That's sneezing.
I was kidding.
Not coughing.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We're not supposed to bathe in the perfume. We're just supposed to.
I'm starting a new trend.
Gently.
By the way, can we throw up that number?
Of the perfume?
I'm telling you, it's awesome.
As long as we don't
it's my
put
new
it in
favorite.
Justin's hands
It
anymore.
smells amazing.
It smells amazing if you use like a quarter of a pump, not if you use the whole bottle.
You're struggling.
I'm telling you. Okay,
There
so
it
guys,
is.
the sub 5 is gone.
Yep.
Gone. And because we've had so many sellouts, somebody called in and said, you know what? We're going to give our customers a one-time offer on the Maori at the lowest price ever. This is a $429
look at this right here.
watch. Right, you guys go.
All right, check this out right here. It's time for the Petunia and Fried Chicken show. Right here, sapphire crystal. You have that listed on the back. That's mirror polished. Look at the design on the back of this piece. You're going to notice that beautiful scroll work. That continues on the dial or on the bezel of the piece. There is that machine. Mechanical automatic build on the inside. This is what it's all about. Now, the Maori design, these are designs that, you know, are going for that look of that indigenous tribe, people from New Zealand. This is actually some designs that we've played with designs like this. If you've been following us for many years under our Technomarine line, We built a Maori design. It had kind of a triangular design. Many, many years ago, we built a diamond version, a non-diamond version. There was also like a women's size at the time. If you have one of those, by the way, give us a call. I love that watch. So we're really kind of starting to play with that design again here under our Invicta line. So there's a lot of thought that goes into this, a lot of details, a lot of design. This is what it's about. Sapphire crystals. Right there, you know you want to get into this mechanical automatic build, the NH38A, 10 atmospheres of water resistance, and architecture off the charts. Cool. Do you want to get a $430 watch on your wrist today for this price, 20 bucks? I would say yes.
What are you doing?
I'd like to show you. We all have cards that
Ryan's
we get before
been
the show.
practicing the ancient art of
so look at what
origami.
happens. If I'm going to turn this, I'm going to do my origami right here.
What does it turn into, a butterfly?
Look at
Can you do a
this.
petunia?
Yeah, just wait. It's going to turn into some fried chicken.
Whoa,
But
that's
look at this.
a trick.
You see the matching item number at the top,
You give a man a fish.
651-463. That is the sell price right there. That's what the watch is supposed to go out at.
I know.
$186.99.
That was the sale price. Not right now. By the way, this price we can only do once. The price will never go lower than this on air, so you're guaranteed to get the lowest price ever on air. But the price will go up when we say goodnight in an hour and a half, if, and that's a pretty big if there any left. The strap on this, honestly, is as beautiful as the case, is as beautiful as the dial. I know it's difficult to see details in black on the screen, but when you get this piece home in person, you will be in awe. Maybe you know someone born in the year of the dragon. Maybe you know somebody who's really into Maori tattoos. Maybe you know somebody who just wants a little wrist candy, right? Wants a little wrist game going on. This is fantastic. And by the way, if you do want the Eau de Parfum Invicta Yellow, it is available on our website. Is it 666-052? Just use it sparingly, please. It is a beautiful fragrance.
It's amazing.
I'm not kidding.
It's my new favorite.
But just if you're on the cruise,
Everybody's gonna smell like
and
it
Justin said, "Can
before
I
we leave."
borrow your cologne?" Don't let him. Don't let him, because he wasn't schooled in how much to use and how much to not use.
I got a little excited.
Don't
Calm
get caught
down.
in the elevator with him.
Calm down. I got a little
Woo.
excited. It's fun. Good stuff. Keep in mind, if you want the one that Ryan's wearing right now, we're calling
my
that the
favorite.
brown.
Yeah.
70 pieces.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
it. Only 70 people, 20 bucks. 20 bucks gets into a design. Sapphire crystals again, premium stainless steel with the carving. Now that all started with our Empire design, carving into the premium stainless steel, which by the way, we got a new Bolt Zeus in about 30 minutes coming up next hour
gorgeous.
with that Empire design. That's where it started. This is kind of a newer take on that. Not only the dial work, but the case, the lug system. And as Ryan tips this watch back, you're going to notice that dial. Nothing is plain here. Look at the depth and dimension on the Dragon. You have a crystal for his eyes, so you can really see that stand out, surrounding that open heart complication on this build. It's beautiful. Keep in mind, too, the strap is custom. We didn't even speak about that yet.
Gorgeous.
One of the most detailed, one of the most beautiful straps we've ever built right here, and that's that upgraded silicone.
Look at
That means lightweight. That means flexible. That means longevity. This is the quality high-end material you should be utilizing on this build. 20 bucks, guys.
Look at our
gets
Boy
this
Scout
home.
Ryan. This guy's light, all
Were
ready
you a
to
Boy
go.
Scout?
I was.
Were you?
Yeah. We're going to go phone lines.
do
First
it.
out to California. Say good evening to Michael. Michael, welcome to Invicta Power Play, sir.
Hi, good evening. I purchased the cushion cut S1 watch. I love that design.
Stole that, Michael.
Smart. Very
And
smart.
I know Justin, he sent me an autographed case a little while ago, which I
Oh,
love.
Michael,
And
you hang
also-
on to that for, I don't know, 300-400 years, and that should be worth $3.
It'll be worth $10,000
There you
in
go.
a couple of years.
There you go.
go.
As soon as I'm
I have-
famous,
I have-
Michael.
I have a suggestion for a watch. The Man of War with a diamond pave dial.
Oh, yes.
Oh, beautiful.
That would be
Beautiful.
spectacular. You're right. We'll pass it
Something
along.
different with that design. I think that would look outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
You are
Smart.
right.
Well, Michael, thank you so much for your call today. Enjoy the deal that you got. And we're going to go back to the phone lines, this time out to Ohio, and say good evening to Anthony. Hi, Anthony.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
Good to hear
As
from you
always.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, I worked all weekend, but I was still in get home in time to watch your shows.
Well, thank you for that. Did you pick something up tonight?
Yeah, I got the Subaquanoma 5.
Wow. Lucky you. You were one of a few to pull that off.
Yeah. The black with the green and gold. It's a beautiful watch.
Very nice. Is that your first sub 5?
Yeah, my first sub 5, but I got both Aquamans, the Poseidon and the sub 6, and I have the Subaquanoma 3.
Excellent.
Very cool. Those
Nice
Aquaman
collection.
executions are beautiful.
Venom was my favorite, but Subac was starting to take over.
Yeah, I think once you get that 5 on your wrist, you're not going to want to take it off. It's gorgeous.
Until I go see Aquaman, then I got to wear the Poseidon.
Yeah,
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, you do.
Well, Anthony, thank
Thanks,
you so much
Anthony.
for your call. It sounds like you're building in a marvelous, marvelous collection. I've not seen Aquaman yet. Have you guys?
I have.
Was it
It
good?
was really good. And then the kids, they wanted to see it a second time, so I brought them to go see it a second time.
Very cool.
He has
Very
daughters.
cool.
Gee, wonder why. What about Spider-Man? Have you guys seen that yet?
Not
I've
yet.
not seen it yet.
Not yet. The only time I've left my house is to come here and to go get diapers. That's it. I have another, since the last caller,
his baby,
the
not for
last
himself.
caller that called in, you get to an age. That last caller that called in was talking about ideas for watches. What I would love is we have that Nautilus, I think, coming up in this show, too. It would be nice to do a Nautilus in like a beautiful wooden case with the Russian diver symbol on it, with the case design, but multiple interchangeable bezels, like 10 different colors.
Yeah, baby.
Inside that case, so you could just swap out those bezels.
That was
Get to
actually
work.
one of the suggestions tonight.
Was it?
Yeah, from Trap Vision.
Oh.
To have multiple cages to swap out.
I love that.
That's
took it
mine.
to-
You can't steal
they
that
took
from
it to another level.
Yeah, you got to do it in that nice box.
Sweet.
Tomorrow. I'll be here
Give us a
tomorrow.
lot of ideas, guys. We'll pass them along.
Yeah, give
or
us
bring
some
your
ideas.
ideas with you on the cruise. This is going to be
Are those petunias?
It is a one.
Is that legit? Is that what that is?
Opportunity.
I don't even know what a petunia looks like.
No, those aren't petunias, but the
Oh.
pretty flowers.
Oh.
Oh, I see
Those are
something
mums.
else, too.
Those would be called mums.
And that's fried chicken.
And fried chicken.
I'm telling you, I think we're on to something here. This is $1 million idea.
telling ya.
This could be
Right?
what kind of show should we? This should definitely be a YouTube show.
Petunia sunshine and fried
Fried chicken and petunia.
There we go.
It's all coming up daisies, man.
Well, if you want a once-only opportunity, we have 3 dozen in the brown. 3 dozen. Can I put it on? I can put
Yeah,
it on.
here
I'm going
you
to
go.
show you the size on for the ladies. I'm sorry. So 3 dozen in the brown. How many in the black? Oh my gosh, only 100 in the black?
Yep.
And the black has the gold. Is it more of a gold or more of a bronze finish?
It's more
on
of like
there?
a gold, kind of a gold look to it.
And I'm on the second to last notch, ladies. This fits nicely on
Isn't
a
that
woman's
cool?
wrist.
That's silicone, that's why. Comfortable, flexible,
Love
all
that.
day
And
long.
it grips to the skin also.
Everything
kinda
custom
does.
on this build.
All right, so maybe you're one of those guys loves the idea of a Maori tattoo, but you're not going there.
Mm-hmm.
You can be wearing it on your watch.
There you go.
Right?
Love that idea.
I wonder if Todd has a Maori tattoo.
He may.
We'll have to ask him.
I don't know.
Did you hear he's opening up a tattoo shop?
That's pretty cool.
Is it going forward?
I don't know. We'll
I
have
know-
to ask him when he gets back in town.
I know he has a couple locations picked out.
Well, Todd, I look forward to my free tattoos, bro.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
he's not a
personality
tattoo
of
artist,
Petunia.
though, is he?
I
How
don't
does
think
that
he
work?
is.
He wants to have the
Okay.
shop. Yeah.
Oh,
He
cool.
wants the shop, but I don't know if I'd sit down in his chair. Oh no! The black is sold out. The rose tone is sold out. Only the gold tone, only a dozen on the brand new Turbine. Check out of your shopping carts because it is selling out. Also, that Maori Dragon we're about to announce. The brown sold out in that. Now, our hybrid with the Martelato finish. A dozen in the black, 3 in the gold tone, silver tone is gone. Everything is selling out. Everyone wants to look good on the cruise, I think.
That's right.
So they're all getting their cruise watches lined up. And the buy of the night, arguably the buy of the month. This could be the buy of the month. It is an S1 Rally Quad on a stunningly beautiful leather strap at the lowest price ever of $58.99, a value pay of under a $10 bill, and they are well over half gone. Those will be gone by night's end. For certain. By the way, we are extending our Power Play show another hour next hour, and then with You've got 20 more minutes now to chat with fried chicken. With Brian Jones.
Good thing it was in a R in there.
I love that nickname for you. Fried chicken. It's darling. Fried chicken. Reminds me of Paula Deen, who I love. This, 3 minutes or sellout. This is a Boltzers Magnum, yes, but it's a Boltzers Magnum with a cable and a very expensive hydroplating technique. And today, check this out, brand new price point, the lowest price ever, for in essence a one of a kind. Because every single piece you get home will have a completely different hydroplated look. Now, you will get the same colors, but your design on your watch will be a one of a kind. So if you choose the yellow, the hydroplated design is going to be kind of done in these yellows and reds. If you get the silver tone, the hydroplating is done in the blue. This is the lowest price ever. It is only good for this show. And it's just a hot look. And if you're going on the cruise, I'm voting for the silver tone all day long because that blue and white is such a fun nautical look, isn't it?
I agree right there. That silver tone white and then the blue hydroplating. To me, it looks like almost like raindrops on there. And
you know, sometimes I look at it, it looks like raindrops. Other times it looks like skulls almost. See that from the side?
So, I mean, maybe it's skull-shaped raindrops. I don't know.
Or maybe it's raindrop-shaped skulls.
That's right.
Or maybe it's none of the above. Who knows?
That's right. It's whatever
intended.
you want. Yes.
Oh, and Tommy thinks it looks like clouds.
What does Tommy think?
It's like looking at clouds, Tommy says. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Well, here's the thing is, it's a new process that we came out with in 2018, not even a year ago, and it's called the hydroplating. So it's a multi-step process that we do to be able to take a two-dimensional object, like you could find on a piece of paper, and we apply it to a three-dimensional object such as the watch here. So it's been very, very popular. We've only had a few select watches we've actually done this process to, and our collectors absolutely love it. And it's all done on the Bolt Zeus, and it's in fact the new variation of the Bolt Zeus where we include in that 3mm cable going around 3/4 of the timepiece there for you. So you get the huge cable. You get then the Swiss Z60 from Ron for the main dial. Then there's a secondary independent Swiss movement, which is the 1042 from Rhonda down at that south side of the case for you. So you have two different time zones out there. So even in fact, like Merritt, she called her mom today, and her mom is in Estonia. It's 8 hours ahead. That would be one of the things. If you have family, friends, loved ones in another location throughout the world, you can set that to that time zone so you know the right times to call.
So this is the silver tone. Ryan has the yellow. You ordered via the color of the dial. I think that the hydroplating execution on the yellow is going to be the most varied depending on which one you get.
Correct.
But it's like reds, burgundies, yellows on there. Super cool and very durable, by the way. And a value pay of under $50 gets that home. And once again, I know we've been joking a lot tonight, but the yellow 1837 Edar Parfum spray from Invicta is a huge hit. It is a fabulous Invicta fragrance, 666062. It's Justin's favorite, and we're hoping that he decides not to bathe in it anymore because it is lovely.
Well, that's step 3. Do you want to hear about step 2?
No. So last hour, if you missed it, look online. Go online to evine.com. There's a word watch. You click it, and then you go into last hour. We did a speed show of high-end diamond pieces, last call diamond pieces. They're all right there online at evine.com. 2 minutes or sell out. 2 minutes. During our cruise almost 1 year ago, we launched the very first ever Black Label Grand Octane Coalition Forces. It's back for the first time in almost a year. It's black ionic plated to perfection,
it's awesome.
brightly polished, and with the red accents. I think a month from tomorrow, it would be a fantastic Valentine's Day.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Right. I mean, it makes sense. So black, the Black Label series is all about the black ionic plating. That is what everybody looks for in that finishing technique. Makes it that beautiful, shiny finish. Looks like wet India ink, but then you get the pops of red. That's what the Black Label series is all about. Always a very limited production. So do you love a larger build? Do you love the Grand Octane? Do you want to get into more of a rare build? Here it is. Swiss-made Ronda Extratech Caliber Z60 on the inside. Built to true professional dive specifications. Huge, massive flame fusion crystal on this piece. And that's the silhouette that you get on your wrist. This is why people are gravitating towards Invicta. You want a bigger, bolder design, but you want it made right. It's this piece right here.
Yeah, this is one of those pieces to me that is a giant standout. You know, you've got your leather jacket on, you've got your jeans, you've got your boots on, you're heading out for a fun night out. This is that piece. You're going to make more friends wearing this when you head out because this is a conversation piece. Everyone's going to ask you about this particular piece. It is one of, I think, maybe a half dozen black labels I've ever seen. I don't think they've produced as many black labels as they have the blue label collection.
No, I mean, it's, well, and even the blue label, though, is a limited build, you know, limited production. But this is a style. You know, will we build it again? Maybe. It may be retired, and you might never see this watch again. That's the beauty behind these styles. So if you really want to stand out, this is the way to do it.
All right, by the way, there are no Invicta shows tomorrow. We will, however, meet again on
Wednesday.
No, Tuesday night with that Today's Top Value. Tuesday night with the Today's Top Value, a brand new pro diver, Abyss. This show only, you have an opportunity to get the lowest price that we have ever offered on this S1 Rally Quad. And I can't remember the last time I saw an S1 Rally Quad. Orange has the green dial, black has the black dial, and either way you go, you are getting one of the best deals, not only of the show, but honestly, you're getting one of the best deals of the month. And it's one of those watches, when it's on, it looks really expensive. It doesn't look like you spent under $200 for this timepiece, let alone under $60. This value is only good for the show. The price goes up in an hour and about 12 minutes. I would say get as many as you can. I love it as a grad gift. I love it for your groomsmen. I love it for a dad gift. I love it for an incentive gift for your sales team. Maybe you want to say thank you to a great client. No one would guess that you purchased this watch and got it home for a $10 bill. And that's exactly what's happening. So again, you order orange and you get this really super cool green dial, far more sporty. You order the black, you get the black dial. And when you see that black on Ryan's wrist, I think you're going to notice that you could really dress it up. It has a very unique, almost designer cushion case. It has so much detail on the dial. More watch for the money, I think, than any other watch in the show today.
Well, that's it. I said that this is a one watch that I posted on my Instagram page, Invicta Ryan. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under Invicta Ryan. Follow Kendi TV host.
Yep.
Follow Justin Being Zimmer on Instagram. So be sure to follow all of us. But here's the thing. I think this is the absolute steal of the show that you're getting into. And a lot of collectors have been taking advantage of it. And according to producer Tom, multiple people have been buying multiples of these. And I think you should when you see an opportunity. This is that stock up item of the show. So you're getting that cushion style case, which is in the industry, it's more of a rare type of look. I want you to look at a few different things too. Look at the polishing that's been done. See the very top here of the case? It's actually done in a circular fashion for the very top portion of the case design. And then right at that edge, just perfectly polished it in a high polish finish that goes around for the lower portion of the case. Then you'll even see then the bezel that goes around here in addition to that. Highly polished, it goes around for the outer ring of the bezel design. We still include in that upgraded flame fusion crystal that's going to protect the dial, scratch resistance, impact resistance from the sapphire mineral crystal. But then too, at a watch like this, with the design work that you have on the inside, you just don't expect that at a price such as this. With the multiple layers, the different components, all the different colors that are included in, and then we just have that three-hand movement. And I like, too, we have that history that goes along with this watch, too, since 1837. That is the year that we were founded as a company that is all about exceptional timepieces at affordable prices. This watch speaks testaments to that.
This is such a sharp timepiece. And I can't imagine a guy out there who wouldn't love to wear it. If they love color, I would go orange with the green. If they're more of a classic kind of guy, I would get that black all day long. It looks designer, it looks expensive, it looks well over $200, And for $9.83, if you're new with us, that's your investment to get this home. Give it a whirl. For about $10, you can get this home. $9.83 is your value pay amount. That's a monthly interest-free payment plus the shipping and tax. And you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If it's not for you, send it back. Or you know what? For $58.99, gift it. This is one of those pieces you will always remember what a deal you got on it. And even at the regular price, this has always received pretty much everything, all and everything around a 5-star review. It is a flat case back that states it's an S1 Rally collection. It is a genuine leather, soft, supple Italian leather strap. And on the wrist, ladies, even you can wear this. Now, I have a 6-inch wrist. I can wear it on the last notch. I probably wouldn't recommend it for much under a 6-inch wrist. I also want to remind you that our gold day kicks off in an hour and 7 minutes. And the gold signet ring I'm wearing, the gold bracelet I'm wearing is coming up. All of the diamond pieces I'm wearing are coming up in a very special Valentine Diamond Show. It's our final and only 2 hours of diamonds before Valentine's Day. And that's going to be Thursday night.
Oh, very nice.
Pam McCoy is flying in for that show. So, guys, if you need diamonds for her, whether it be diamond necklaces or diamond rings or band rings or diamond stud earrings, all of that's going to be out on Thursday night at around, I think it's at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. And then you have that show.
And I have the show.
Then you're flying out
and
on
then
Friday.
I fly out the next morning. Yeah. Because we are going to be broadcasting live from Invicta's new headquarters starting next Saturday night, right?
That's right.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be down in Florida. If you would like this, you need to check out of your shopping carts before either, number one, they sell out, or by the end of our show, which is going to be in an hour and 6 minutes. I think for a $20 value pay, you get both home. I think they look completely different from each other.
Well, that's it.
Right?
I'll put my watch in the shot here with you just to see what that looks like.
Come on
yes,
in.
I mean, check this out. 2 totally different looks, same design, same gorgeous leather strap that will wrap around the wrist. Notice the contrast stitching that's also a part of it that goes along. So again, you're getting into the buy of the show right here for $59. We've sold this watch before, great customer reviews out there. But again, we're using all those premium materials, that upgraded flame fusion crystal, the premium stainless steel that we use, and then of course that genuine Italian leather that's wrapping around your wrist.
We're going to go back to the phone lines, this time to Alabama. Say good evening to Michael. Michael, welcome to the program. Are you there, Michael?
Oh.
Hi, Michael.
Hello, how are you?
Terrific. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great.
Wonderful. Are you shopping?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I picked up the Maury Dragon.
Oh, nice. You got a heck of a deal on that tonight.
This is my first automatic.
Is it? Do you have any questions for Ryan at all on that?
No, I love the show. I love the watches.
Fantastic. How long have you shopped with us, Michael?
Going on 2.5 years.
Okay. Terrific.
But I've heard of Invicta all years.
Well, I think you're going to be blown away by the artwork on that Maori Dragon, and nice to have a watch you never have to replace the battery.
Well, and,
right?
Congratulations on getting your first mechanical automatic. That's awesome.
Well, we want to thank you guys so much for joining us for Power Play. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little break, just a short little break. We're going to do a musical recap. If you missed some of the diamond pieces last hour, we're going to recap those pieces for you. Then we're going to be back with all different items. We have a Sabacco Noma 3 and a 42mm for the ladies, brand new with diamonds for Valentine's Day. Insane. And the Punisher's going down. The Diablo Punisher is going down. And a lot more. And I'm going to see you Tuesday night for the launch of the redesign of the Pro Diver Abyss.
Yes.
In an 8 slot for under $100. I might have just gotten in trouble that I said that. I don't know. Everybody's laughing.
Discover old world craftsmanship from beloved Italian designers, including Stefano Oro, Tagliamonte, and Cameo Italiano. Don't miss a moment of our Italian jewelry fair. Tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern.
Active Argon Complex is organic argon oil combined with pure oxygen and ozone. Combat all of your skin issues with the entire Active Argon collection.
Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern at Evine. Get ready for a great time during our wonderful weekend. We're going all out with beauty steals from Isamers and not one, but two apparel and accessory warehouse sales. Plus special event pricing so you can load up on more of what makes you smile. Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern, only at Evine.
Hi, everyone. Good night. Welcome back into our program. We have one more hour of Invicta to go.
Then we go to YouTube.
And then we go to YouTube. So I believe Ryan's finished chatting for now on YouTube, but we'll be back live. And I think almost every item on our YouTube show is a new markdown.
It's a big show.
Yeah.
You just go to YouTube in the search bar, type in Invicta Online Live and the date, and you're golden.
Next hour. Next hour also to kick off Gold Day here. All of the gold that I'm wearing is coming up with Melissa and Stefano. And Nino Tagliamonte is going to be here as well. And Ryan Johnson's doing a little photography in the background. By the way, Justin Zimmer's joining me, a.k.a. Petunia, new nickname. I'm Kendi. Ryan Johnson is in the wings. He'll be out with me on Tuesday night with a brand new redesign of the Pro Diver Abyss, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
A lot of colored designs. I have something special for the ladies.
Okay.
And really special for the men who want to treat their ladies right on Valentine's Day. This is a brand new Sabacqua Noma 3 42 millimeter midsize with diamond hour markers. I want to put this on for you. I am loving this. Look at the bracelet. I am loving this for Valentine's Day.
It's gorgeous, yeah. Mirror polished perfectly.
Look at that. So if you would like delivery for Valentine's Day, diamond hour markers and a 42 millimeter sub 3 for her gentleman, super bargain priced, down from $729 to $299.
Swiss made movement, built to 50 atmospheres of water resistance.
Okay, that's gorgeous.
That's a serious diamond build.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. Ladies, you've been asking for it. It's here. Also, we know so many of you love the Arctic design. This was the first ever Arctic ever done in Invicta's Reserve Grand Octane. It's only been on the air once before, and today we have a brand new markdown, and we need to look at those value pays, guys. We need to get that set up. So don't order it yet. We're going to make sure it's on 6 value pays for all of you. Okay, it's on 6 value pay. Also, we've got a couple of once onlys in this hour.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Once only is the lowest price that we can ever offer you on the item. This is a brand new markdown. The markdown is only good for this hour, and then the price goes up forever. S1 Rally in a glass fiber dial. You choose gold tone to the right. I have 40. Silver tone to the left. I have 40.
Yeah, and that's a bring back of one of those old school designs in the S1 Rally, the more rounded variation.
And Paula Dean's pick of the night. It is the Mickey Mouse watch. This is one of the largest
images. Is this
images.
one built to dive spec? I think this one's built to dive specs for
now,
$49.
This price is crazy. Brand new markdown. Lowest price ever by far. Number limited edition. And yes, it's 200 meters water resistant with the Flame Fusion crystal. It's a 50 millimeter Pro Diver. One of the largest Mickey Mouse kind of images on a watch.
Yeah, front and
Love
center.
it. Okay. On your mark.
You got to get in on this one early, guys.
Get set. This is all of our
Look at
pick
this.
of the hour.
That's
Not
fire.
one person at the pre-production table
Look at this.
didn't make this their pick. How we are launching this brand new Bolt Zeus at this price, we don't know. But I will tell you right now, if you're not one of the next few people to get the gold tone, only 70 were brought in that gold tone.
Gold tone or silver.
Only
Or
100
black.
in the black. Mother of Pearl dial is black, subdials are white. Off the charts. I mean, crazy. One of the lowest prices ever on a Bolt Zeus, right?
This is awesome, guys. The engineering for $199, crazy.
That's our show pick right there. All right, when you hear that music, it means you need to dial ASAP. This is the lowest price we have ever offered. It is the lowest price we will ever offer going forward on the Invicta Marvel Punisher Diablo to know numbered limited edition. Do we have a Marvel box that we can show what this comes in? We have, 55 in the gold tone, 55 in the silver tone. Lowest price ever, and the price goes up forever in 55 minutes. This is crazy.
Custom packaging, one of the most exciting bring-back designs. Very, very cool in the Diablo design. This is the larger, sportier variation. This is the package. This is the huge partnership between Invicta and Marvel. And you know, one of the biggest characters we've ever worked with? Marvel. Or the Punisher design. Frank Castle right here. This is extremely, extremely cool. So you have that iconic skull design you see everywhere, front and center on this build. But then you're going to notice surrounding the skull, that design, those are the cartridges, the bullets running all the way around that portion of the dial. Custom designs run throughout. Then on the inside, mechanical automatic guys, the NH35A. This is all for $21 and change on value pay. Not to mention you're achieving a numbered limited edition. Only 3,000 pieces will be built.
So what this means basically is this particular Punisher isn't going to be on the air again.
Yeah.
This is it. This is going to be first and last call. No, not first, but it's going to be last call. The price we can only hold for you this hour and while quantities last. It is one of the largest Diablos. I also love the strap on this.
The strap's cool. That's a Diablo strap. You know, when you look at the texture, another thing, the texture done on the skull almost has kind of like an industrial, if you look at it from certain kind of points, the way the light hits it, sometimes it almost looks like a meteorite design on this build.
It's like
I love this.
Slightly, isn't it?
Patinaed on this design. Love this.
Flame fusion upgrade, rated to 100 meters water resistance. You can do whatever you want to in it. This is last call. This is the lowest price we will ever offer. When we say goodnight, the price in our system goes up forever, whether are there any left or not. It is the only, I think, Punisher of the night, if I'm not mistaken. And it is our top seller always.
Look at this. Custom secondhand done in the crosshair design on here as well. So you're getting into the firearm theme on this watch. I mean, it's the Punisher. That's what it is. So here you can see in the tight shot, you can see the bullets right here, the cartridges. Here